June 30th, 2026. The Blood Moon Rises is introduced into old school RuneScape. I'm brutally taken aback by no longer having access to my Questscape. Today, we're gonna change that. It's gonna be a story of triumph, of death, of failure. Can we make sure that we secure it? You know we can. Of course we can. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take you on the journey of how I got my Questscape back in old school RuneScape. Alright guys, back again. We're gonna finally do the Blood Moon Rises. Been putting it off for a while. It's Sunday, around 11. Let's get right into it. To start the quest, we're traveling to the Icene graveyard or something like that. Let's talk to this girl and see what she's got going on. Okay. I'm not looking forward to this quest. Apparently the boss fight is really hard, but I will get back to you guys when we are ready to start the fun. Alright guys, so we're changing the approach. Instead, who's ready for the speed run? First, go to Mire Ditch, go down to the basement where you find a makeshift shrine. You talk to Ivan. Ivan and you then sneak and infiltrate into a Theater Blood area. You get spotted, you defend him. He teleports you away. You go to sleep, you kill a bunch of people. You go to the Zamorakan Temple, kill a bunch of people. Wind up in Castle Drake. Go to Vampirium. Watch this dude throw up. Run away, even though you are one of the biggest heroes in Gillinar. Do a bunch of puzzles and random things to get 7 keys. Blow up this vat thing. Escape the castle and run for your life. So when I was doing this, there really wasn't a guide that explained it. But basically, you have 3 fights and it introduces you to his mechanics. You can see when he swipes to the side, he attacks in an L shape. So the side that he swiped will have a 3-tile attack, and the one will be to the right. So you need to click when you hear the bass boom, like that right there. So it's just a well-rounded fight. It's very good, or very well designed in the fact that it builds up to it so you can master the mechanics. I just simply... When I did this, I did it unguided, and I pretty much brute forced the first fight. With the second 2 fights, you cannot brute force them at all. You will just die, you will run out of supplies. But basically, first fight, after he chases you from the castle through the town, you have to get him down to 85% HP, and that will trigger the cutscene. So for this next section, I am not going to edit out this cutscene, because I don't know what Jagex put in their water. They were absolutely cooking with this cutscene. Once you get him to 85%, you retreat through the woods, you trigger this cutscene, and you are saved by the lady that you will see on the screen probably about now. She takes you to her castle, and it is just one of the most epic, beautiful, amazing things that you've ever seen. So you guys, please turn up the volume, and if you made it this far, I hope you enjoyed this cutscene as much as I did when I saw it. Hey, just wanted to let you guys know, subscribing's free. See you in the next video. Love ya. Let me know what you want to see next, or what I could do better. Thanks, everybody. Alright, so hopefully you guys picked your job off the floor. So unfortunately, with the second fight, which happens right after this cutscene, I was unable to record it. I actually took my kids to get school clothes, and I took about a 4 or 5 hour break. So now, let's get into the best part of the quest. The frustration that is the final fight. It is absolutely punishing if you don't know how to do it. You can see I'm not perfect at it. He kills me multiple times, but I'm not going to let that keep me down. We try and try and try. But with failure comes great success. And after about 4 hours between completing the rest of the quest and getting to this point, we finally were able to mechanically stumble our way through just enough to finally defeat Lord Tracker. After spending many hours frustrated, dying over and over again to that boss, a wave of relief washed over me. We had finally done it. We could ride off into the sunset. But unfortunately, there was one more thing in my way and my questcape. The Mad Angel. People were still making fun of me, calling me a nerd. So I did the only sane, logical thing somebody would do. I set sail to slay the Mad Angel. Hey, Pheon. Like, I just set sail. Be nice, man. What the heck? You know, after sailing for so long, I expect this from the island people. But the mayor, he should be a welcome thing. He's acting like I got freaking shingles or something. But hey, yeah, I'll make myself useful, man. I'll go find this villager named Keenan. Yeah, okay. We tracked down Keenan's mom, Muriel, who is pretty chill even after her son's vanished, although she's like, I don't really feel like talking. She tells us that he was staring at the sunstone. So we go over there, we decide to mine one on our own, we use a chisel on it, and after chiseling that, we see a hat, and we are directed towards the cathedral. We say, hey, that looks pretty sketchy, so we report back to Cormac and ask him what's going on with the cathedral, and he lets us know, hey, just so you know, you can't get up there, but you could sail. So we did the only launch could do. We sail again. Inside the cave, we encounter the best Slayer Master now in old school RuneScape, and we have to play the hero again, the best one. He's getting blocked by rocks, and we have to defeat 3 trolls. So we defeat them, talk to Mortimer, and wind up meeting the hardest boss in old school RuneScape, the Mad Angel. Wait. Oh, wait. Fight's over. Well, that isn't Lord Draken. Anyways, roll outro. Thank you, guys. Little did I know, even though my questcape was finally complete, there was going to be a whole new adventure. Something lurking in the red prison that is Vampirium. Something so vile that It's hard to even put your words around it.